Thanks, Nancy and Shubhendu, for that. In Finance World, let's begin with the top lines we're following here. Assuring law-abiding citizens that they will not be harassed by the Income Tax Department, the Central Board of Direct Taxes chairman says only those who have deposited more than 2.5 lakh rupees in demonetized notes in banks and have not filed their returns will be served notice for scrutiny. Putting bogus long-term capital gains by coca companies at 80,000 crore rupees, the tax department says the levy of long-term capital gains tax on share transfer in unlisted companies is an anti-abuse measure and genuine investors will not be touched by the levy. State-owned lender IDBI Bank and its private sector peer Yes Bank reduced their marginal cost of funding-based lending rates by 35 basis points and 10 basis points respectively. New rates effective from Feb 1st. Most major banks have lowered their MCLRs last month. 50 lakh universal account numbers allotted to construction workers. Total cess collected by the states and union territories is 31,694 crores, of which 6,866 crore has been spent till December. Implementation of PEHL has resulted in identification of 3.34 and 3.56 crore ghost of fake duplicate accounts during financial year 14-15 and 15-16. Till the end of January, 1,546,090 LPG consumers have surrendered their LPG subsidy. Now, India is in touch with its embassy in Washington over developments regarding doubling the salary of H-1B visa holders and will soon hold meeting with Indian industry over the issue. This was stated by Commerce and Industry Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. A legislation has also been introduced in the US House of Representatives, which, if passed, would make it difficult for firms to replace US employees with workers from foreign countries.
As soon as the Parliament session is over, this leg of it, after the 9th that is, we will be holding a meeting with the NASSCOM, with the industries which have significant presence in the US, talking to them about how they are working out in this environment. What are their strategies? What is it that the government is doing? We are going to have a clear exchange and discussion with them. So from then, I think we'll be able to have a clearer picture of where the industry is planning its own activities. In the meanwhile, I'll also be talking with External Affairs and understanding how we can take a call on this issue.
And the rupee continued to outshine against the US dollar, ended at a nearly 3-month high of 67.22, appreciating by 9 paise on sustained unwinding of the American currency by exporters and corporates ahead of the RBI policy review tomorrow. Let's get to an update on the stock markets. We're going to begin with the US pack first, tell you how that performed in trade yesterday, taking a look at the charts. Where the US markets were concerned, we saw a little bit of a negativity set in where the US markets were concerned. The Dow, S&P 500 as well as the NASDAQ all down in yesterday's trade. Now, a similar trend was witnessed in the European bourses as well, and we saw them closing with a negative bias as well. Talking about the Indian stock markets, we saw that the Sensex and the Nifty had a stellar performance in yesterday's trade, up about 200 points where the Sensex is concerned and 60 points for the Nifty. Asian markets are trading a little bit mixed. We're seeing a little bit of negativity though where the Nikkei is concerned as well as the Taiwan weighted. Straight times pretty much flat, while the SGX Nifty though giving off negative cues. So we'll be keeping a track of the stock markets for you through the day. Also the other big business developments that happen. But for now, for the rest of the news, is back to Shubhendu and Nancy.